This video will show you how to replace the carburetor in your Champion 2000 watt inverter. Always turn off your engine and let it completely cool before working on your unit. Remove the 3 screws on the top of the oil fill side panel with a Phillips screwdriver. Remove the panel and disconnect the spark plug cap, and always leave it disconnected when working on your unit. Step 1. With the side panel removed, locate the fuel drain hose. Loosen the drain screw on the bottom of the carburetor and empty any fuel into an approved fuel container. Step 2. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 3 screws on the top handle and the 4 screws on the corners of the front panel, and with a 10mm socket, remove the 3 black bolts across the bottom of the side panel and the silver bolt near the middle of the side panel. Then remove only the 3 Phillips screws on the left side of the rear panel. Step 3. Remove the fuel cap and rubber sleeve, and then remove the small Phillips screw that holds the 2 side panels together, and replace the fuel cap to avoid any spills. Then remove the black side panel to get full access to the carburetor. Step 4. Disconnect the breather tube from the valve cover, and using a 10mm socket, remove the 2 bolts holding on the rubber air cleaner pipe. Make sure to remove and replace all gaskets. Step 5. Locate the bolt holding the air cleaner to the side of the engine and remove it with a 10mm socket. Remove the Phillips screw on the air cleaner cover to remove the cover and filter, and remove the inner bolt using an 8mm socket. Then fully remove the air cleaner housing with the rubber air cleaner pipe and breather tube. Step 6. Follow the stepper motor wire leading from the top of the carburetor and disconnect it from the control unit. Then remove the hose clip around the propane fuel line with a Phillips screwdriver. Slide the hose clip down, and slide the propane hose off the propane inlet. Step 7. Slide the carburetor off the studs and locate the choke cable wire. Make a mark on the choke cable wire using a permanent marker, and then with an 8mm wrench and a Phillips screwdriver, loosen the cable wire clamp. Then loosen the choke cable clamp screw with a Phillips screwdriver and fully remove the choke cable wire. Step 8. On the opposite side of the carburetor, locate the gasoline fuel line. Using a pair of pliers, loosen the clip and detach the fuel line. Then, if your unit has a solenoid, disconnect the solenoid wire connector to fully remove the old carburetor. Step 9. Take your new carburetor and first reconnect the wire connectors from the stepper motor and solenoid. Then replace the gasoline fuel line and secure the hose clip. Step 10. Reinsert the choke cable wire and align it with the mark you made. Then use an 8mm socket and Phillips screwdriver to tighten the cable wire clamp, and tighten the choke cable clamp screw. Make sure to replace all gaskets and slide the new carburetor onto the studs. Now follow these steps to reassemble your unit. Firmly replace the propane fuel line and secure the hose clip. Place the air cleaner and breather tube assembly into the correct position. Replace the inner 8mm bolt, air filter, and cover, secure with the Phillips screw, and replace the 10mm socket on the side of the air cleaner housing. Slide the breather tube back onto the valve cover, and replace the 2 10mm nuts to secure the air cleaner pipe. Reinsert the fuel drain line into the hole in the bottom of the unit. Then remove the fuel cap and replace the rubber sleeve around the fuel tank. Then replace the fuel cap. Make sure the rubber cap is in place on the fuel tank tab, and align this tab with the slot on the inside of the black side panel. Replace the side panel in the correct position, and make sure the 2 side panels fit securely into the rubber sleeve around the fuel tank. Then replace the 3 screws on the rear panel, the 3 handle screws, the 4 front panel screws, the 3 black bolts, and the single silver side panel bolt. Replace the small black screw underneath the rubber sleeve. Reconnect the spark plug cap, and lastly, replace the side panel and secure with the 3 Phillips screws. Your carburetor replacement is complete. Always follow the safety guidelines in your operator's manual, and for more help guides, visit the Champion Help Center at help.championpowerequipment.com.